Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. My name is Joel, and this is A Stable Life. Well, I certainly hope that you guys enjoyed our Veggie Boys video, because today I'm working on the Veggie Boys farm. But to start, we're going to be heading down into the stable, because I always hook up my batteries to get charged. Just beautiful. We don't appear to have Gavin here yet, but he's on his way. He's still getting over that cold, but he has decided that he wants to be here for work today. I guess he wants to get out and get some fresh air. We're not giving him any extra projects, so all he's going to be doing is working on feeding horses and taking it easy. And this is interesting. We've got cows. Oh, that's funny. I'm gonna take one battery for the road, and looks like we're gonna start our morning off with getting the cows back in the cow pasture. I was told that this was fixed, but it's cows. We're probably gonna have to go on down there at some point and put in an actual line fence like we have here. Hey, Spitfire, good morning. You can see the cows know this is how they get into the cow pasture, so I just need to get back there. Hey guys, it's okay. Don't mind me. They're probably all gonna be startled and run away here, but we just gotta get back. It's okay. It's okay. Let them figure out what they're doing. There we go. Good, good boys. All right, see, we even put in this easy system here so we could unhook this gate and open it up, and the cows can come on through. There we go. See, they know what they're doing. That's it. Come on, guys. There we go. Follow the leader. The rest of them realize what they got to do. That's it. You got one more. Come on. You're almost there. Come on. Come on. There's always one. We'll go over and around. And in case you guys are curious, you can see the horses really aren't minding the cows all too much. There's definite signs the cows have been here a while. Here we go. Good stuff. Okay, good deal. It's nice when the cows know what they're doing, you know? I hear Daniel's working on feeding cows. That's where I need to be this morning, so we'll head on over. You can see the horses are just enjoying that beautiful weather. We've got some round bales up on the hill up there. The nice thing about working with the Veggie Boys is I never know what I'm doing, because I'm not in charge. I'm just a worker. They usually tell me what's going on once it's time to start working on whatever project we're working on. All right, let's get on over there and see what we're doing for the day. Okay, we're over at the cow side of the barn. I see a skid steer dumping silage. Looks like Matthew's working on hanging baskets. Let's talk to the boss and see what we're doing. Morning.
Morning.
What am I doing?
I guess you can feed these cows grain.
Feed them grain? Okay.
Yeah.
Just an FYI, there was about 6 cows I let in through the back from the horse pasture.
Again?
Yeah. Just so you know. I told everybody that I think we're gonna have to get over there and fix some fence.
I don't know if you can fix fence.
Oh, we'll have to build a whole new section of fence. He's gonna get back to doing what he's doing. Looks like we're feeding calves grain. Good thing we're gonna use the wheelbarrow. All right. Looks like we're gonna fix the wheelbarrow. Ah. Now I know why the wheelbarrow's not fixed. That one's not working. Huh. I'm beginning to think that I was given a job that I don't know how to do here. Think outside the box. I need a bucket. I found a bucket and a wheelbarrow. Apparently this is the chicken wheelbarrow. It's crazy how much changes on a daily basis around here. 2 wheelbarrows die? Oh my goodness. Woo, this one definitely doesn't hold as much. What's up, little chickens? What's up, little chickens? Daniel's gonna dump the grain using the skid steer bucket, and I'm gonna take this back to the calves in the back because the skid steer can't reach back there. There you go, boys. Anyone want breakfast? I got eggs. Looks like next up on the list, we're grading eggs. How old is this machine, Andy?
I don't know how old it is. Grammy talks about her grandfather owning it, so that's pretty old.
That is pretty old.
Like older than 30 by at least.
Yeah, she watches the videos, so. Okay, animals are all taken care of. Chicken eggs are graded. Now we're moving on to the next job. I have no idea what that next job is, but that's where we're going. Looks like the neighbor farmer's here to pick up some soybeans. That's always exciting. For anyone that doesn't know, the Veggie Boys are also a Pioneer distributor. So they distribute Pioneer seed corn, soybeans, and alfalfa, wheat, all that stuff. Well, I got some exciting stuff. We got to talk with Brian, my uncle, the veggie uncle, however you want to call him. I call him Uncle Brian. That's what I call him. Anyway, sounds like we're mowing hay today. They baled already cow hay, but it sounds like they're mowing horse hay today, which is exciting. It looks like they're hooking up the transplanter, so they're going to get started on planting vegetables. That's as far as I know so far. I'm taking you guys along for the journey. That's how these videos are going to go. You just go with me wherever I'm sent, and I update you as we're there. I hope you guys like the idea, like the way it works. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. I'll teach you once I know what I'm doing. Sound good? Sound good. We got this, guys. We got this. Here comes the tractor right now. This is what Daniel's gonna use to mow hay. It's currently hooked up to the sprayer, so we're gonna unhook the sprayer, and then he's gonna be pretty much set to go. For anyone that's curious, Daniel is the lead tractor operator on the farm. The reason being, he likes driving tractors, and because of that, he was in them more, which means that he got more experience, to the point that now he's a very experienced and knowledgeable tractor driver. So any of the complicated tasks that require a tractor, Daniel's the go-to guy for that. All the rest of us, of course, are able to drive tractors. He's the #1 when it comes to doing this job. Not yet. All right, this is some behind-the-scenes footage for you.
I'm Joel.
I'm Joel.
Oh, that was so nice.
There we go. Thank you.
I'm Daniel, quick.
We just got the sprayer unhooked and Daniel's heading on out to mow hay. Let me tell you, it's pretty interesting filming while Andrew's filming. I think this is something that would really only work with our family, but it's working out pretty good so far, which is nice to see. Am I excited about us mowing hay for the horses? Oh yeah, I am very excited. I'm hoping to get out there today and see just how it looks. Could I get some disc bind footage? That depends on whether Daniel's comfortable taking the camera. We'll see if I'm able to get something. I'll do my best for you guys. You know I always try my best. We've got the transplanter all hooked up. Now we're filling it up with water. You got to kind of get the hose in a certain way so it don't fall out once there's water moving through it. And that should work. We have faster ways of filling it, but we're also doing a lot of other jobs today. So the only other thing I need to make sure, that's closed. Good. So we've got that closed, we've got water flowing in. I'm just gonna wait till the water gets right to here, because then it's gonna start flowing across into the other tank, and also, as you can see down, we've got water coming out, then I know I've got it open or closed. And in case you're curious, it looks like on each side, we've got 70, so it looks like each tank holds 80 gallons, so we're looking at about 160 gallons of water. It's quite heavy when it's fully loaded. I think we're good. I can see that there's water in both tanks, just don't hear it. Yep. It's running. Next job, you getting the idea? You're getting the idea. For mowing hay, Daniel's gonna be using a disc bind, which is a little bit different than a hay bind. Uses these little blades right here that spin. As you can see, it's synchronized. So when one blade's out, the others are in. It spins at a very fast rate, cutting the blade off at the bottom, but not mulching it. The hay then flows back here to these crimper rollers, which will crack the stem and eject it out the back. And then those two gates, Daniel can control the height and width of the windrow. So for doing horse hay, what do you usually have everything set at, Daniel?
When I'm doing horse hay, I normally set it to put it right into a big windrow so that air can get around it and dry as much as you can. For us, what our setup is, we'll come behind very soon and then ted it out straight.
Okay, so then we spread it evenly across the field. That way the sun and the wind can do their thing. And that's how we get good, clean, dry horse hay. What's your favorite job between mowing, tedding, windrowing, and baling?
I like tedding because it's the fastest.
If I'm honest, I would have thought you would have said disc binding, because I know you always talk about how much fun you have disc binding.
I do have fun until I hit a rock.
Yeah, then you got to come down here and change everything. As you can see, hitting a rock isn't the end of the world, but that does mean you got to change this and then retime it with the rest of the blades, because everything needs to work in harmony in order for this machine to work. But that doesn't happen too often. Our field is never full of rocks, right, Daniel?
Actually, surprisingly, after you go over the fields about 2-3 times with a disc bind, you don't ever hit a rock again.
If you couldn't already tell, we really love that grease gun. Next up, we have the frame to one of our small square bale wagons. As you guys saw in my videos, we use this wagon to put round bales on. I was told to put it over here because apparently Brian has something special planned for this wagon. I don't know what that means. Whether this is a homegrown invention or something he ordered, I don't know. We'll find out together.
Oh, hey, did you hit that like button yet? Do us a favor, hit that like button.
Apparently he got some attachments that mount to the wagon's frame that put an end on both the front and back to allow you to put round bales on, straight on, and they don't roll off the wagon. That's exciting. Or does that mean it's Ooh, well, if you'd like to surprise me with something, you certainly can. Thank you, baby. Okay, we got the back on. Now we're heading over to go plant. We're getting started transplanting. I'll let you know what we're transplanting once I know what we're transplanting. We're going to go get started transplanting tomatoes. Just got to hook up to the wagon first. Transplanter's fully loaded and heading back.
A little further back. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. 6 inches, and you're good right there. Stop, whoa! Oh, what a big boy.
Nothing like another day in the office, am I right?
Joel and I are now on our way back to the field. You guys would not have seen this on Joel's channel, but we got a lot of mulch laid for planting all of our vegetables. And fruit. Tomatoes, a fruit, you know, technically. We won't talk about it. However, we've got a few different varieties of tomatoes that we're going to be putting into the soil. I'll mention the 4 main ones. We're going to be doing 2 varieties of plum. So we have Mariana, and then we also have another variety called Shelby. We also actually have 3 round tomatoes that we're going to be putting into the soil. We have a Biltmore tomato, we have Primo Red, and Red Deuce. There are going to be a few other varieties like cherry tomatoes, grape tomatoes, and some heirloom that we'll be planting today as well. But those are a lot smaller in comparison when we talk about the amount of tomatoes we're going to be putting into the soil.
Slow, slow, slow.
We're doing packs, packs.
What are you doing packs for?
I think we forgot. It was an accident.
I don't know how it
I
happened.
don't know what was going on, but we were a little distracted.
All right, guys, so I'm going to walk you through what we're doing right now. These are tomatoes, and what we're doing is planting this into a layer of biodegradable mulch. This stuff right here looks like plastic, feels like plastic, but it's made of cornstarch, so it's called mulch. Afterwards, we take these tomatoes, plant them in the ground. You see that little water wheel up there? We call it a water wheel because there's water on the inside. Pokes a hole through the mulch, leaves a hole in the dirt. Water seeps down through, leaves a little area of water for us to plant the tomato into the ground. It's a pretty cool little thing, and it's how the Veggie Boys plant the majority of their vegetables that they use to grow for their farm market. This is a job Andy and I end up doing mostly every spring. You guys see it over on the Veggie Boys channel all the time. Oftentimes we're always doing jobs around the farm. We're not able to actually catch up with each other while we're working. This is one of those jobs where you can catch up with whoever's planting with you. I don't know if you guys realize this or not, but we have autonomous tractors here on the farm. Right in front of us is where the trays are. They grow these tomatoes in their greenhouses. We just grab the tomatoes out and move them right on into the mulch. Take it, smack the dirt out, throw it up, drop it, throw it up again.
This is how I do it. I just grab a handful of tomatoes with my left hand, and then this makes it a little easier on me. I don't have to constantly reach back and forth. That way I miss less. I don't want to be missing spots, because anywhere that you miss, it's basically wasted space on the mulch. The mulch is measured out by feet. If we go out and back, it's a ½ mile of tomatoes. So if we do 4 rows, we got a mile of tomatoes here. So we don't want to miss any part of these sections. We do have a drip line underneath this biodegradable mulch. So anywhere that we miss a spot is wasted space and it's wasted efficiency, which on a farm is something we definitely do not want to deal with.
All right, we just finished up for the morning. You can see the rows that we got planted. Looking nice. Now we're heading on over to get some lunch. And for lunch today, it looks like we're having taco salads.
Hey, Joel, guess what day it is? Taco Thursday.
All right, we are back after lunch. We just wrapped up with planting. You can see these are the rows that we took out right here. 6 rows fully planted. From what I understand, that is the entire first planting of tomatoes. So you see the tractor is making its way back. The wagon's completely empty. We're hooking up and heading out. Moving on to the next job. That's gonna be the tagline for these videos. Moving on to the next job. Definitely looks nice though. According to what we worked out, we planted a little over 5,000 plants so far today. Cool stuff. This is one of the fields we got for the horses. That's how it looks. Honestly, it looks more like a second cutting than a first cutting. Looks thicker in some places, but I'm just excited to see hay on the ground. That's for sure, and it looks beautiful. I'm excited, and you guys know you'll get to see just how much hay is left. Put your guesses down in the comments below for how many round bales you think we're gonna be having. Let me know. All right, looks like the next job we're gonna be doing is actually going and picking up one of the tractors from the farm. Got a flat tire, and as you guys have seen, everyone's pretty busy working around. Didn't have time to fix it. We're heading to go pick that vehicle up. Brian and I are heading to go pick up the tractor from the shop. It's the tractor with the front loader, which we're gonna need to move hay. That's what we're going to do next. As you can see, Daniel and Pete are testing out Brian's welds. These two men have the strong force of a couple round bales, so this will be how we know that the welds are holding good. And check it out, they got new tires on the tractor. Look how spruce up, man. This looks good. Well, Pete put all of his weight on there. So now we're moving on to the next job, which is tedding hay, or as Daniel explained earlier in the video, taking the crop of hay that's mowed and kind of spreading it out through the field so that the sun and the wind can do a beautiful job of drying the hay down. Now, the interesting part, the 100 is going to be hooked up to the bale wrapper. The 130, they're going to be putting the loader on, and there's a number of cow bales that are everywhere that they're gonna be picking up and wrapping. So as I'm tedding, they're gonna be wrapping cow hay. Sounds like on Saturday, we're gonna be wrapping horse hay. But what I was ultimately getting to is I'm using my tractor to go ted hay, which is a first. I've never had a tractor that had the ability to do that. Brian didn't say I have to use my tractor. I chose to, because the tractor I'd be in doesn't have AC. And on windy days like today, you'd rather an open cab tractor. So I'm excited. Oh, hold up, back here. Okay. What do you guys think? And these two pieces of equipment look pretty comparable to each other. Let's go, Ted. Now, this is the first time I'm using the PTO on this tractor. This is awesome. I am so happy that this is all working so good. The hay looks absolutely gorgeous. Not as much as I would love to see for a first cutting. It's gonna be better than I thought it would be, which is really happy. This horse hay is looking really nice. I'm on cloud 9 right now, guys. I really am. That is nice. Next field, here we go. Now we're on our longest field that we currently have mowed. Look at how nice those strips look, just gorgeous. So wanted to hop off here and see how the windrows look. For a first cutting, this is definitely a little bit on the lighter side. What we're looking for here is this stuff right here. That right there is all your feed value. The stem, all below that is all just forage. That helps with their fiber. This is where they get all their nutrients from, right here. And that's what we're looking for. That's what we want to preserve. As the tedder is going across the ground, there are little mechanical fingers. You'll notice that as they are spinning, there's 2 in the middle that are spinning outwards and 2 on the outside that are spinning inwards, making the hay flow through the tedder and spraying it out the back end. This is what gives you that nice blanket of hay all over your field. allowing the wind and the sun to do their job. Boy, does it look nice once it's all blanketed across. That's all the fields for here. The next field that we're heading to is gonna be a little bit of a road drive. So we're gonna stop at the farm and get some water, and then we're gonna head on out to the next field. We're cooking right along. Just a beautiful day today. That'll be that. Then it's time for the next job. No idea what that is. Time will tell. Looks like those new attachments that we added onto the wagon are working good. You see right there, they're basically just guides that hold the bales right in where they need to be. And right over here, we've got Andrew and Callie. How good they look. Hey, Callie! I didn't get a chance to say it, but the next thing that we're doing is we're wrapping the cow hay. In a pinch, this tractor's working phenomenally well. It's nice having a fourth tractor on the farm. And I'm more than happy that we're able to help out, guys. Good stuff. Pretty neat that us being able to do this allows us to be able to store the hay outside, for now anyway. This is the first time that this tractor's been handling round bales. What's my thoughts? Well, my back tires aren't up in the air. I don't feel like I'm about to die, nor do I feel like I'm about to break the machine. So great, it's running phenomenally well. Looks like this is the last bale here, and then they're wrapping the rest of the cow hay at another location. So there's a couple of round bales all scattered about up here. Just wanted to bring you guys up to speed and show you how things are going. This is as far as we've gotten. Here's where we're at, and here's what we have left. Looks like we've got about 5 round bales, including this one 6, and then we are set and ready to go. What's that? I had to run it all out so I didn't get yelled. Stable boy, I got ya. Oh, perfect. This guy knows a thing or two. Perfect. Just got the last bale put on. That is going to be it for the night. There's all the bales wrapped. This thing did an absolutely phenomenal job today. Can't think of a better way to end the video. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't, don't forget to hit that like button and make sure that you're subscribed. Keep up to date on all future videos here on the farm, way over there at the horse stable. Thanks for watching, guys. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.